What's going on? Welcome to the Mac and Murray College Football Show, breaking down the film from the top quarterbacks from the past weekend. We're going to the Plains here. Georgia taking on Auburn. Awesome rivalry. Was an incredible atmosphere watching this football game. And obviously, Georgia off to a slow start, but found a way to win the game. And that is something that you love about Georgia this year. No matter what, the Tennessee game, even the slow start about against Alabama, they find a way to claw their way back in there. Obviously, they won the Tennessee game. Unfortunately, did not win the Alabama one, but they always come back swinging late in the half, second half, and like I said, give themselves an opportunity to possibly win the football game, which they did against the Tigers. So let's break the tape down of Gunner, what we liked, what are some areas that he needs to continue to work on. Um, Honestly, like really good quarterback. I've really enjoyed watching him play this year. He's a hell of a competitor, can make all the throws. There's some things that you wish he could maybe do better, but I know I tweet this out like no quarterback's perfect. Everyone's going to have their flaws, but he finds a way at the end of the day to win football games, and you got to appreciate the way he goes out there each and every week. So let's dive into the tape. This first one, just really love. You see it's man. You see the rock and roll with the the motion there with one, and these guys are going to switch off. So he's actually going to take this guy's going to take him. He's going to switch and get him, and really nice route. Sets him up. Knows he has leverage on that guy. He's got inside leverage. You can tell he's on the hash. He's outside the hash. He's going to break it. Just would have loved you put this ball here and he catches it, you got another 10 plus yards, and who knows what could happen because one is special with the ball in his hands. Ball's behind, catch, first down. Love that. Love the play. Just would have loved a little bit better of a pass to maybe get some more yards after the catch, but still a nice conversion early on in this football game. Similar play Alabama ran against Georgia. Get everyone flowing one direction, and the running back sneaks the other way. So just love Bobo. It's a everything NFL, college, everything's a copycat league. You like something, you use it, and you kind of make your own twist on it. See all the action going one way, Gunner fakes it, then you got the running back sneaking out underneath. Nice play design. Good throw. I love look at Gunner here. Just give some ground, give some ground, and just find a way to get this football. I know you're going to get hit, but just kind of take the hit as well. That way you absorb it some also, so it's not a major blow. Really nice job by the quarterback. All right, deep out to shallow by the tight end. Have an opportunity on this play, but the offense line just has to pass this off. We'll get to the offensive line, but I believe we're going to have deep out, some sort of shallow. Motion down, Oscar. And I like the leverage here. You're thinking you have a chance to throw this. If not, he's screaming right across right now. But unfortunate for the quarterback, he is on his back. No real opportunity to throw the football. And offense line declared it correctly. So they go, hey, Mike is him. Mike's him. Mike left. Mike left. So these three are in a slide to 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then these two are 1, 2. They'll take the most dangerous 2 out of 3 if someone else came as well. So they got it declared correctly. See, Bobo says, hey, Mike left, Mike left, Mike left. He moves over. Hey, redeclare, redeclare. Now we're going 1, 2, 3. You two are locked up on the backside. He's just playing games, playing games. Bobo was tracking him. He wants to pass it off because he came this way. Guard's got to come off. He's got to come off. You're able to protect this. Instead, quarterback gets absolutely drilled. It's a missed opportunity. The offensive line just not passing off the blitz coming from one side to the other, even though they did declare it correctly. Oki route to the field. Just wish he would have got off it faster. Had a chance to get back to the boundary, dig a little bit faster. So Oki route, just a 6-step speed out, ends up being about 12 yards down the field. So we're going to hear, and then we're going to come back to this dig route by number 1. Free access, you think you like it. Like right now, like the Oki looks good. It looks great, but this dude flies underneath it. So as soon as you feel that, like he sees it, maybe a tick bit earlier, get off of it and get your eyes over here, and you have, kind of 1A, 1B with those two routes. So it's essentially a sit down with the dig, And that ball, if you're throwing the dig, needs to be out now. Like that ball should be coming in this window, throwing to your big receiver. So I just think like once you feel, once again, like once you feel this defender get with, let me run it back real quick. Once he gets with, I'm off of it. And now I'm working my high low on the dig to sit down. So I think if he was a tad bit earlier, that had a chance to be a completion, but still very difficult. Nice job defensively to run out under that Okie route late. All right, Bobo special here. Auburn was ready for it. This is they run this in a variety of ways, finding ways to get action, get it clear, and then get someone running up the wheel route, gonna boot to it. And how many times have we seen Gunner and honestly could have thrown this still? I mean, you could have I think he could have thrown this now because he's not in position to come back. The problem is the longer you wait, the more this corner can come off if he knows he has support over the top. So I think Gunner sees this guy come off. But I mean, if he would have thrown it like bam, right out, ready to go up and over, had a chance for a completion of the branch, but still would have been a tight throw to be able to make that one. Like right now, ball's out, up and over, catch it, get out of bounds, catch it, see what you could do. Instead, he's a little bit late on it, sees the corner come off, and just does what he can with the football running it. A little spacing concept maybe could have hit the tight end on the stick, but it was pretty well covered here. See, we're gonna get so we got in the flat, we're gonna get the stick route. I think we got sit. So he should be sitting as well, and then flat. So you're just working right across the board. One, two, three, four, five. You work right across the board. So it's one, two, three, four, five again. He doesn't like it. I mean, everything's pretty well covered. There's nothing really there. Good job. Possibly the tight end quickly, but it would have been fitting the ball in. So your number two guy, I think Oscar does a good job. Put that ball right there on that right shoulder. But I think if your eyes are there, maybe 9 moves that way too. So don't really love it. Good job, Auburn. Kind of all over it. All right, curl concept. We talk about curl, work your way inside out. If the number one guy's there, take number one. And number one's at tight end, going to sitting right over the center. And this is, I think, the beginning of the 2-minute drive or somewhere early on in the 2-minute drive. So we're going to get, some sort of curl, flat, and then sit down. So you work inside out. Tight end's there. You take him. He likes a tight end. He takes him. Bam, bam. He sees these two guys split. So now you throw your number one guy. Bam. Get the completion. Get the first down. Keep the ball moving. All right, 4 verts, 4-ish type verts. I think the tight end bent it way too much, but still don't know why he's not working to the field here. So we're gonna get some sort of vertical, vertical, I think vertical, and maybe ran a hitch, but still you're working it's single high coverage. This is the high safety. So you're really working the 2 inside seams off that safety. So like right now he's over here. So I'm thinking I'm working here to whoever my check down is. Unless he just like look at him. He's over there. So I'm not thinking I'm working this tight end. Once again, you have 2 seam routes. Work away from the high player. He's looking at it. I think this ball needs to be either complete right here or you find your check down. If you're like, I don't like that because of these guys dropping, then find your check down because right now this safety is way too far over to think that you're going to throw this tight end the football. So once again, like, bam, you throw it right here. He catches it on the hash. You don't like it. You find your check down. That safety's over there. His eye should not have been there. If anything, I'm going to catch it, keep my eye on that safety, confirm that he stays to the side of the tight end, and then bam, come back, rip it to the seam, the branch to my check down. All right, double post, 2 inside receivers. Had a chance for the post route for the tutty here. So I think we're gonna get post, gonna take this defender, and then you have outside leverage here for an opportunity for the second post. So let's watch it. So right now, you know he's gonna gobble him up. He's settling. This guy's settling. He ain't backing up enough. You're eyeing him. He ain't moving. Right now. Right now. I think he was throwing to the ball, almost got tipped. Had an opportunity there for a tutty. All right. Middle of the field clears. Why not hit number 2 on the in breaking route? Um, all right, so this is let's break it down. So a lot of pressure from Auburn, man. They brought a lot of heat, a lot of zero, a lot of man. Right now we got man-to-man coverage. So we got man, 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 and then he's on man 2. And then you got your single high safety. They brought the heat in this game. So you have this fade versus off coverage, which I don't love. I usually like this versus press. It's just off coverage, especially to the boundary. Like there's just not a lot of room to work. Plus the DB's 10 yards off. And then now I got this in breaker route versus my best receiver with no one in the middle of the field. I mean, there's no one in the middle of the field. Full on man blitz. No one's there. That's my best receiver. Instead, we're going to throw an inside fade to off coverage, tight end into the boundary. Still almost made a heck of a play and a heck of a catch on the back shoulder, like given I think it's a freshman. But man, when I got Branch one on one, like just know who my dudes are. My dude right now is one. He is making everyone pay. That middle of the field vacates. A lot of green grass for him. Still great throw though. 10 would love to see 10 catch that ball. Our little corner cat blitz. I don't know if this is a sight adjustment. So anytime you get like a corner blitz from the outside, we would always like certain based on certain protection, say, hey, point it out to the receiver. If he came, you just run a quick hitch, take it. Always good indicators for a quarterback that you may get some kind of corner blitz is one, dude's pressed. And then two, look where the safety is. This safety is way over here because he knows he has to get down for responsibility. And this safety is in the middle of the field because he's going single high. So like this dude is does not need to be this far off the hash. You got to press corner. You're into the boundary. So all little things that you're like, okay, there's a chance we're bringing pressure. Bam, they bring it. We see it. Ball's out quickly. We get a completion. Accurate on time. Able to get the yards after the catch because he got out of his hands. Nice job. Get the sight adjustment. I had the little fake pitch wheel route here to Lawson. So you're going to get clear out, some sort of clear out. Then you got Lawson up the sideline, fake pitch. So you're really working him 1 to 2 as your back, as your check down. They get him. They get him. Just get it out there. Just get it out there. Get it out there. Get it out there a little bit. All right, single high man, bootleg to the right. This is sweet. Let's start from the beginning. Love this play. Love getting Noah Thomas involved into the football game. Big body, give him a chance. Kind of this is the area where you got to take some shots. It's tough to score in the red zone, so let's take some shots down the field. We're gonna get the bootleg and just a deep over, but all the action is coming to the right. So this safety right now sees bootleg. He sees quarterback more on right. He sees London going right, so he starts to work this direction as well. Then all of a sudden, you pull up and say, not so fast. And then you got all this green grass to throw the football. Nicely executed, beautiful throw. Would just love a touchdown, though. I hate when receivers get tackled at the 1 or 2 yard line, but love it versus single high. And that safety obviously getting a little bit too greedy or excited to cover to the right, which obviously he should be based on the action that he's seeing. Nice throw. Deep cross. I think his feet just could be better on this next one to deliver a more accurate pass to the right. So we're gonna get this, the deep cross. We should have some sort of dagger. Would love some sort of someone in the flat to get flat control, but you got single high coverage, so the post is out. Now you got all this room to throw this deep over. And I think he's just once again, like, let's just watch his feet. I think his feet are not aligned properly to throw this football to the right. I feel like he's aiming more down the middle of the field, and that's why the ball's behind. Nice catch by 4, but let's see from the high end zone if we kind of see his footwork where he's aiming. Not bad. I mean, it feels like it's this direction. Would love this direction a little bit more. Throw in front of the receiver. I feel like he's just a little bit. I mean, game of inches just aligned a little bit off, and that causes the ball to be behind the tight end, but still a completion. All right, Auburn's going to run two man. So two man, no one has the quarterback. There's no one responsible for the quarterback in two man. So you got man, man, man. He's got the running back, man, high safety, high safety. So there's no one for the quarterback. High alert for a mobile quarterback. All right. No one's there. Nothing's there. Good coverage, take off and run. So anytime for quarterbacks, young quarterbacks, you see two man, if you can run, still go through your progressions, but very tough to win in two man for receivers, unless you had some good outbreaking routes. But no one has you as a quarterback. Auburn's been, like I said, super aggressive all game. Super aggressive. I absolutely love this play call from Bobo with the speed option, man. When teams want to bring the juice, they actually had enough numbers here. So really, you're gonna block down, double team up to him. It doesn't matter, boom, boom, backside. But really, this is your pitch man. And I love the fact too that you put your pitch man on this side. So really throw the defense off because I guarantee if he's aligned over here, you may get that linebacker more here, which makes that double team a little bit more difficult with the center and guard. But you put him on the right, that way he's stepping this way, and just you would love these guys to get off, but it doesn't really matter. You're one on one playing basketball. Better pitch, but whatever, got the first down. Excellent job on this next one, extending the play. Let's just watch it. Nothing's there. Nothing's there. Take off. Bring everyone up. Bam. Good job. Whoop. All right. Little play action up the seam. This is the area we talk about quarterbacks, and everyone has their flaws. This is the one area that I would love to see him continue to work on, getting the ball up and over second level defenders. What I would do every day in practice, I'd get on the goal line, and I'd get someone 10 yards behind the end zone, and I would throw it over the goalpost, or the crossbar and get as close to the crossbar as I could. And I would go as many as until I got 10 perfect ones where I'm like within a foot of the crossbar and hitting my guy in the face to practice getting it up and over, up and over, up and over with pace and touch all at the same time. Kind of that nice two ball. And that is one area I would love to see Gunner continue to improve in his game. Because right now, again, you're getting him here, him up the seam. You just got to get up and over this linebacker. And he even bit. I mean, this should be an easy completion right here. I mean, this guy's hips are facing this way. Safety's hips are facing this way. Oh, just too much room, man. We got to get that up and over. So, little drill. I mean, Bobo had me working that drill. So, Bobo, I know you got him doing some sort of thing to continue to work on that part of his game. Because if he can figure that out, he's pretty darn dangerous because he's already playing well. I curl flat with the wheel route. I love this rip right now. to the curl route. I think wrong play. Am I on the right play? Uh, Might have missed it. Let's see if it's the next one. I think it's this one. Okay, we're gonna get the sit. We're gonna get the curl. We got the wheel, and we got your check down. So you're reading the flat defender. Well, one, you're reading one. You don't like him. So now where are my eyes at? My eyes go to the flat defender. Am I taking the curl or am I going to take my flat control running back now? He gets enough width. Got the window for the curl route. Bam. Good throw. Put some juice on it. On time. Nice throw. All right. I hope my plays aren't off now, but we'll see. All right. Perfect timing to the run it to the boundary. Nice ball placement as well. Oh, this is, yeah, we're on part. So run it route, 8 yard, or, essentially it should be about an 8 yard stop route, 4 stop route. Ball's going to be on time, in rhythm, 1, 2, 3, outside shoulder. Boom. Everything you want. Perfect ball placement. Nice route. Nice catch. All right, you got a little wide receiver screen to the boundary and then double slant to the field. We're going to work off the linebacker. So we'll get to the end result. So we got screen, and we got slant, slant. So right now, all you're doing is you're working this guy. If he works this way, I got 3 for 2. So I should have a blocker, blocker, and I got a screen. If he works this way, I'm working 1 to 2. So right now, based on where he is, I'm leaning towards working to the field. He works that way, so I work to the field and I take my number 1 guy. Let's see if number 2 would have been open. And so if you didn't like 1, there's 2 coming open right behind him. All right, 3 more plays. All right, little Redskin action. Let's get a little Redskin action. We would run this play for 2-point conversions back in my day. Bobo bringing it back out. We're going to get speed now to the flat. Then we're going to get kind of throttling kind of the caboose right behind him. And we would have some sort of clear route back at the end zone. I think it might be a little bit different since this is not a 2-point play right now at the 40-yard line. But essentially you're working, if he pops, you rip him. If not, London's going to kind of just have a nice feel. Don't run too fast. He does. And then bam, you got the number 2 guy for a completion. So let's watch it again. 1, not there. Nice feel by London. Put on him. Get the completion. Run it all the time for 2-point plays. A lot of success. Sprint right, Redskin. All right, good job finding completion on sprint out, but more of touch, man. And this is a touchdown. I mean, they got all out. You get this in the air where he catches it, you have 2 blockers for 1 defender. It's a walk-in. Walk-in. The running back maybe was fading a little bit, but man, you get this thing up. I think they're thinking obviously quarterback sneak possibly, whatever. That's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. But Gunner wanted to run it in, so it's okay. So let's just enjoy Superman in Auburn Stadium on the night that Cam Newton jersey was retired. A Georgia quarterback pulls a Superman, sees it, sees green grass, take off, young man, do your thing. So overall, good game. Lot to continue to work on for Gunner, obviously, but I think right now he's playing some good football. He's leading, he's playing well in crunch time, he's finding ways to get the team to win. So you gotta love all that. And there's some things fundamentally that he can continue to improve. We're halfway through his first season. Just remember that first season as a starting quarterback, we're halfway through it. He will continue to get better. I'm excited about what I've seen so far from the young man. That's it. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe. We'll have many more of these coming out.